had the chance to change your fate, would ya? Making the choice to study at Northeastern's NUN program was no easy feat. I mean, being asked to travel to another part of the world to begin the college experience is a little intimidating to say the least. But I wanted to step out of the ordinary and do something I know I will remember for the rest of my life. Hi, my name's Amanda Tam, and this is my NUN experience. I said goodbye to my friends and family, and my dog. And hopped on the plane to embark on a 4-month exploration in Australia. After arriving, it did not take long for Melbourne to start feeling like a home. The campus itself was stunning, making the first day of school less daunting. I was thrilled to begin my first semester at Swinburne University of Technology. After arriving, the first few lessons I had learned were outside of the classroom. This includes learning how to cook and making do with what you have. Despite the lack of culinary talent, we found other ways to feed ourselves. This included an authentic German dinner at the Munich Brauhaus, pizza on De Grave Street, and the holy grail of food, the Queen Victoria Night Market. The night market had amazing food and great energy with live entertainment. After submersing ourselves in the food in Melbourne, we explored the sunset and beach huts at Brighton Beach and had a relaxing day at St Kilda Beach. The Arctic waters were perfect for cooling down in the Australian heat. During my time in Melbourne, I had the opportunity to volunteer at the 2019 Walk in the Park fundraiser for Parkinson's research, the Olivia Newton-John Wellness Walk and Research fundraiser for cancer research, and the Melbourne Epilepsy Walk to fundraise awareness for the condition. Not long after classes began, mid-semester break came along and my parents flew 16 hours to pay a visit to the land down under. We explored dim sum restaurants in Chinatown and took a few-day vacation to Sydney. There we saw the Sydney Harbour Bridge and the Sydney Opera House. We went to the Wildlife and Sea Life Sanctuary on Darling Harbour and saw a dugong, some koalas, and a penguin. Even a headless one. With Real Australia, we were able to see native Australian animals at the Healesville Sanctuary, go surfing at the Australian waves of Torquay Beach. We watched an up-close pelican feeding at Phillips Island, walked the beach of Cape Woolly-Mam, walked to the top for amazing views, and walked the boardwalk at the Summerlands. The grand finale with Real was the weekend trip to Sydney. Although I had previously traveled to Sydney, going with the other NUN students changed the experience and made it memorable. We visited Sydney's Opera House and even took a guided tour inside. These Real Australia trips allowed us to experience what Victoria has to offer and open our eyes to Australian cultures and values. Outside of Real Australia, there were plenty of opportunities to explore Melbourne. I went to my first Australian footy game and watched an amusement, but also confusion because of the nuanced rules. The NUN staff also organized a bunch of programs during the week, such as goat yoga with farm animals, and a break room session before the start of finals. During this semester abroad, I learned a lot of skills that I will take away and grow from in the future. I can officially say I learned how to rollerblade in Melbourne. Okay, maybe not. Regardless of my rollerblading skills, I had countless amazing experiences in Australia. Thank you, Northeastern, for sending me across the world. See you in January.